How are you?
I'm all right, yes. Yeah.
Good.
Tickety boo.
Good.
Do you know what? I actually loved the FA Cup final because it was on at 3 o'clock. Proper old school.
I hear a lot of people talking about this.
Oh, loved it.
Yeah, I mean...
What do you mean?
Well, as soon as the game kicks off, you're not sitting there going, God, look, it's only 3:05, look.
No, you are. 3 o'clock, but I wanted a bit of its knockout beforehand.
Oh, yeah, they normally do
and then
that.
going on the team coach and someone doing impressions. And I wanted on the Friday, normally you used to have a quiz, didn't you, on a Friday?
There's all the build-up.
The old players from both teams have a little quiz.
So young fans listening to this haven't got a clue what we're talking about, but it was the whole day,
and
the week,
and the night before.
It was. You're right, and it was. It was the spectacle, wasn't it, of the football calendar? Less so now. I mean, we got this Champions League final coming up with Manchester City. That's taken over, really, isn't it? Hasn't it? But of course, Manchester City.
No. It's elitism. It's taken over for a certain elite number of clubs. It hasn't taken over for the whole football.
No, it hasn't taken over,
fraternity.
But it's because of what the Champions League is now. It feels as though that has helped put the FA Cup in the shade.
No, the FA helped put it in the shade.
Think so?
By moving around all the kick-off times, by letting Man United. I say as a rant, by letting Man United go off to play World Club Championship. Was it in Brazil? You know what I mean? So let them not be in it. Yeah, but that was the little seeds. You know what I mean?
Little bit of erosion. Little
but I'm old school.
No, I love the FA Cup.
FA Cup was the biggest game.
Yes, it was.
Of the season.
It was.
Because people of our generation could tell you who won the FA Cup, which I could from 1970 to 1980. Yep. Obviously, when I was a kid growing watching it, I couldn't tell you. No one could tell you who won the league. No chance.
No. I understand what you're saying, but every year we have the same. But I'm not so bothered about the kick-off times, to be honest with you.
No,
it doesn't bother me.
You've got to have traditions.
Okay, all right, fair
traditions.
037172233.
Does the kick-off bother you?
Does it?
Does the kick-off time bother you?
Does it bother you? I mean, is you one of those? You want it on the 3 o'clock. Once the game kicks off, no one can tell you what time it is. No one cares. As long as it's a good game.
You do.
What did you think of it?
It's
all right.
To be fair, when it was 12 seconds,
yeah,
and Man United 1-0 down,
yeah, most
Man United fans would have snapped your hand off if you said you're only going to lose 2-1.
Yeah.
Because I must admit, I looked at that and thought, this could be 4 or 5.
At half-time, Pez, they were doing a bit of a number on them, weren't they, Man United?
The way that they set themselves up, when they had the line of 4, didn't they, going to close down. And then Man United were very good defensively, but then they weren't brave enough on the ball, because I don't think, we'll talk about later, but I think there's too many lazy players off the ball for Manchester United, but we'll cover that later on.
Penalty or not?
No, it's not. Well, I was surprised that everybody was so angry, because I was watching it on with Jack Jones at home, and I just looked out and thought, that's going to be a penalty because of the way the rules are now and the way it's worded, right? Yeah, I mean, but in real football terms, that's nowhere near a penalty.
No, it's not. And it just literally, if he hadn't cut his fingernails that morning, he wouldn't give a penalty.
No, but his arm was in a natural position. It wasn't unnatural. No, it wasn't unnatural.
His arm was his head.
No, but as you jump, that's what you do. It's not unnatural.
But that's not an excuse, is it?
So what you can do, put your arms by your side as if you've been shot out of a cannon.
I'm not disagreeing. What I'm saying is, if your arm is above your head in the penalty area and it hits your hand, you know a penalty is going to be given, don't you?
On the rules the way they are now. There's nothing to say that IFAB can't change the rules, because the rules are an ass at the moment.
They are.
And I thought it was really telling that when the incident happened, obviously Paul Tierney doesn't give it in real time, because I think he thinks, well, I've got VAR as a backup, and David Coote has a look at it. Yeah. But when it's going on, you remember they panned to Howard Webb.
They did. I saw that,
he actually puffed his cheeks out. Right, he did.
Because he was stuffing sandwiches.
No, because he puffed his cheeks out to think, good luck with that one. As if he knew what was coming. He knew.
But we shouldn't be surprised it was given, though, should we?
No, because if you know the rules, you know that's going to be given. And I understand the outrage, because proper football people go, no, that's not a penalty, but the rules it is. And everybody says, it's people who never played the game. There's a lot of people in IFAB. Arsene Wenger's one of them. I think Marco van Basten was on it. I think he wanted to change the offside, didn't he? Do you remember? No offsides.
Oh, dear. Imagine that. Imagine what that game would turn into.
That's super. Goal hanging.
Oh, my. That would be terrible, Pez.
That would be fantastic.
Oh, but people lumping it. That would encourage lumping.
How many goals
lump ball?
How many goals was Haaland score?
Yeah,
if he can just stay in the 6-yard box.
He can't have that, mate.
Yeah, so I thought Man City had another probably 2 gears to go up.
They didn't play particularly well, City. Didn't really see much of Haaland, yet they still win. That tells you all you need to know about the side. One of the best sides that we've ever seen.
And if you ever sign for Man City, just buy a flat next to Pep Guardiola, and you Guardiola, and you get that little bonding, didn't you, with Gundogan? Because they're in the same. Yeah.
Is that what you do? Mind you, Jack Grealish wouldn't want to live next to Pep.
No,
would he?
Pep wouldn't want to live next to Jack Grealish. So it's the other way around.
Exactly that. Exactly.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.